Okay, just gonna make a quick video here on a 1/144th schnellboot. Come on now, fuzzer. That I'm gonna start building. So I made this hull out of fiberglass, and I used clay to actually make the mold. Clay that I dug up in my yard because I had to dig up my foundation, and there was a bunch of fire clay. So I saved it and then sifted it out and then laid it on a board that had scotch tape laid on it, and then shaped it into a hull and then draped some fiberglass cloth over that. Yeah, and then I just washed the clay out actually after that. Cat really likes this one. Just washed out the clay and was left with the fiberglass impression. I just hand sculpted it to make it into a little schnellboot. It was supposed to be more along the lines of 1/200th, but it's probably more like 1/144th because it's like 9 inches long. So yeah. So anyway, you can see I got the little torpedo slot holes, things made in the hull. I'm just starting to work on the upper sections of it here, like, if I can get the cat to leave it alone for a second. Like, gonna be a styrene top, and I'm gonna fiberglass that into place, like that part, and then it'll be accessible. Anyway, it's a work in progress. But I just wanted to, I didn't make a video of any of the hull building because I really didn't know if it was going to work. It was more of just a make work project for myself, because I finished the destroyers done over there and I kind of ran out of stuff to work on. So yeah, I figured I'd start a little speedboat kind of schnellboot thing with, I'm debating on having a little like there's supposed to be like a gun mount around there, and I was thinking about putting a little first-person view camera in this. And I've got a couple motors that I took out of servos that I'm going to put in it here. Quite good little motors, actually. I took them out of 2 tracks of servos, and yeah, they run quite well, and they're torquey, and they have a good like dynamic with their speeds. So and they don't weigh very much. Like they weigh about as much as a regular sized, like, little brushed motor of that size. So anyway, put them in there with the dual props. I'm just going to use a single rudder because I'm not getting into that crazy divergent rudder system that I know schnellboots had. Like, I don't have the room for that, so just single paddle rudder in the middle, probably with 2 props. It'd be cool to be able to make little firework torpedoes that shoot out of the holes, but everything's going to be weight dependent because this thing floats really well because it's actually quite light, because it's fiberglass. Like, when I put it in the water, it just sits on top of the water almost like a meniscus curve. Like, and then if I push down on it, I can push quite a bit of weight into that when it's floating before it even reaches anywhere near that torpedo lip line. So it should be able to hold a good amount of RC weight. But anyway, the hull is way thicker than it needs to be, too. Like, I can't even squeeze that close. Like, I put a lot of fiberglass on it. It definitely doesn't need to be as thick as that. Like, I could shoot that through the wall of a house, but whatever. It's better than too thick than too thin, I guess. But, alright, so anyhow, as I get going with the bits and parts of these, then I will make more videos. Alright, talk to you later.